My name is Stephen Fantone. I was a Hertz Fellow from 1975 to 1978, and I joined the board about 4 years ago. The Hertz Foundation made a contribution to my career very early on at a pivotal point. It was receiving a Hertz Fellowship was a real pat on the back at a time where it would make a real difference. It indicated to me that I was on the right track, that my decision to attend graduate school and to follow my interests was the right one. And that validation at that time in my career made a huge difference. First, be yourself. The most important thing that we are trying to determine in that interview process is who you are, how you think, how you approach problems. Don't be afraid to speculate. Really, I think a pivotal point in my own interview was the fact that I answered a question incorrectly. I was asked a series of questions that really tested the knowledge of what I knew. I eventually got to the end of what I knew. I was asked to speculate. I guessed incorrectly, but my response was, gee, where did I go wrong? How do I modify my thinking going forward so that the next time I'm confronted with a problem like that, I'm able to come up with the right answer? And I think that to the extent that people realize that this is an intellectual discussion in which we're really attempting to discover the nature of their manner of thinking and approaching problems, it should be viewed as a non-adversarial and friendly discourse. One question I always ask a student is, how did you get here? And I purposely leave it very vague so that I get to learn from them what they think here is. And so oftentimes that is a discussion about a teacher that influenced them. It can be a personal interest. It can be a life experience. And again, a part of our job as interviewers is to learn about the person, what motivates them and what drives them. And so some of the questions that we pose are purposely ambiguous. Be prepared to be baffled by the simplest of questions. Don't necessarily expect that you're going to be asked questions that are at the current edge of the state of the art. You may be asked, why is the sky blue? How far away is the moon? How would you figure out how large the Earth is? And just be prepared to go back to basics and show to the interviewer how you analyze problems and answer questions like that.